Alright, so this exercise is a barbell good morning, right? So essentially what we're going to do is, if you've watched the low bar back squat tutorial, we're going to set up in the exact same manner. We're going to have the bar set up at sternum height, so this broad bone in the middle, the bar is set up right here. What we want to do from there is we want to make sure our hands are even either side. We use the marks on the bar to make sure our hands are nice and even. We come underneath that, we have a full squeeze between our shoulder blades, and we make sure our bum's back like a squat position. We don't want to have our hips forward. Big breath, chest is tall, stand up tall. One step backwards. From here, we make sure we've got a strong top part of our spine, or strong top plate. So big breath, big squeeze between shoulder blades, and elbows up a little bit, right? So you want to be strong from the top. You don't want the bar just to sit on your back like that. So from that position, our knees are softened, and all the movement comes from the hips. So once the knees are softened, the knees don't bend again. So you'll watch this. Big breath in. Strong top plate, elbows squeeze, elbows high. Knees soften, moving from the hips, moving from the hips, moving from the hips. Chest is tall, as far as I can go before the tension on my hamstrings becomes too much. I grip with my butt and I stand up tall. Big breath again, big squeeze between shoulder blades. Elbows go back, hips go back, all the way down as far as I can go. Dry back up. Soften knees. All the movement from the hips, from the hips. All the movement, chest is tall, grip with butt, stand up tall. Alright, walk forward and squat the bar back down. When you do a good morning, you have to make sure that you keep this nice straight back position. What will happen is, as you go into the movement and the tension on your hamstrings becomes too great, it will want to round your back out like that. So you need to make sure you stay tall through the chest and you only go down as far as you can, maintaining that nice spinal position. Right? Do not allow the tension or the weight to become too much, where it pulls you under, or where you start to have to use your knees too much and you turn it into a squat. Right? So make sure that you hold that position. The tension should be in your low back and in your hamstrings. And the last little bit of that is hold the bar as low down your back as you can with a good position, a strong position. If you go too far down, it becomes a lot of torque on your wrists and it becomes quite uncomfortable. So as low as you can, and as soon as you squeeze between those shoulder blades, you drive the elbows up slightly to roll the bar forward and to make it more comfortable. It's going to be a good morning exercise.